Hello, my name is Maxine and I'm a practicing celebrant and one of the trainers at the International College of Professional Celebrants. And I want to talk to you about something that happened to me a couple of months ago when I was asked to do a funeral for a gentleman who died in his 50s. Now, when I got to the widow's house, sat down, started to talk to her, she explained to me that he had died under very similar circumstances to my mum. And that's to say his diagnosis to the time that he passed away was 6 weeks. Now, I didn't know this story. The funeral director hadn't told me, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. It felt like something had punched me in the stomach and I could feel my eyes welling up and I had to take a big, deep breath. And the reason that I had to do that and take a moment was to make sure that all of those feelings that I was having inside would not interfere with the relationship that I had with the bereaved lady or the service that I gave her. So I had to be very careful to manage my emotions and my feelings, and really just to make sure that I wasn't transferring my feelings onto her. And by that, I mean not assuming how she felt. So where I said very quietly, my mum died under similar circumstances, what I didn't then go on to was explain how that left me feeling emotionally, because it's not about me, it's about the client, or making assumptions about how she felt and what emotions she was going through. So, you know, in the cycle of grief, there's many different reactions to losing somebody, and it wasn't up to me to assume or give her words of condolence that weren't appropriate, because I don't know her personally, nor did I know her husband. And it's something as a celebrant that we've got to be really careful of. It's called transference. And that is when we're triggered and then we project our own emotions that we've recalled into our current situation. So the thing to remember is all of our life experiences and the emotions that we've been through during life are what makes us compassionate and good celebrants who are able to understand what's gone on in people's lives when relating it to our own experiences. But we have to make sure that we don't think that we know that. So life experience is good, and but you might find that thinking about the different circumstances under which you might meet a bereaved family, that it's not something that you would like to do. So it's a good idea to speak to your funeral director just to understand in more detail, if you can, the circumstances that you're going into before you actually meet the family. That way you can say no. It's okay to say no to a funeral. You don't have to explain why you're saying no. I am busy is perfectly adequate. You might choose to say, for example, I don't want to do funerals for babies, for example, or people who've died of terminal illness because it's too close to home. That's up to you if you want to disclose it to the funeral director, but actually you don't have to. So it's okay to say no. Referring to another celebrant is fine. So there are some celebrants who specialize in things like where people have died by suicide, and they're very happy to do that. So saying no is good and referring is good. If you've been through that situation and you find that you are having some vicarious trauma or you're still coping with those emotions, then I would recommend that you get help. There's a great network of people in the ICPC who can help to refer you to somebody who will give you that mental support. And, you know, the ICPC family is amazing. We're a diverse bunch of people with lots of different experiences and a wealth of experiences in different types of funerals. So whether you're new to celebrancy or whether you've been a celebrant for a while, we encourage people to connect and support one another. And if you are thinking about becoming a celebrant, you can see our residential training dates. You can call us, you can ask any questions that you like, or you can take a quiz below to see if you are suitable for the role.